What's up, Jaywalkers? We are going to be watching Season 1, Episode 20 of Glee, down to the final 3 episodes. We had some good stuff go on last episode, with Neil Patrick Harris being in the episode. Him and Will sing duet of Dream On, them singing that together, the high note at the end. Just crazy as shit. And probably the most important thing is Rachel finding out about her mother. We get to learn who her mother is and how she's the lead coach of Vocal Adrenaline, and just that scene where Rachel was hearing her sing and picturing them together, and they were together singing. It was a very good duet, but a big reveal, and yeah, they look similar as shit. But yeah, last 3 episodes of Season 1, guys. Can't wait to wrap this up and to see how it ends and to jump into Season 2. So a lot to be excited for here with Glee. The full reaction will be over on my Patreon page. Links to that will be in the description box of every single video over here on YouTube. If you want to check out the full uncut reactions, feel free to hit that link and do so. But if you're on YouTube, please be sure to like, comment, and sub if you enjoy. That being said, we're going to jump into it. Let's go.
Didn't you perfect attendance last semester?
No, Miss Guan Chang is in
emo
trouble.
this episode.
Your sport is what is known as goth. American teens are coming down with a serious case of twilight fever. Yesterday, this dark specter reared its head at McKinney High.
The hell is he talking about?
This is totally gonna get Robert Pattinson's attention.
Did they just refer to him as Robert?
Do you know that vampires aren't real, right? They don't exist.
What are you talking about?
I will not make this problem.
You telling me Stefan and Damon aren't real?
Tina is shy, and one way she's found to express herself is through her clothes. High school is an incredibly...
I dressed up as Elvis, but he was a Christian, Will, and he did not possess the ability to transfer into a bat. With instances of gang violence and vampirism,
absolutely ridiculous.
Lazy demon pulls against Tina Guan Chang, you will be suspended.
I got suspended for not cutting my hair once. Fun fact.
Honey, we're indoors.
In middle school.
Welcome home. Who went somewhere?
Burt asked us to move in with them.
And this is how you're telling me? I just want my house back.
I think I know what this resistance is about. Our room. And I couldn't agree more. The Pelton here is totally unflattering to your...
Sharing a room? I'm not cool with that.
Maybe I know it's weird.
Big day for Kurt.
It's 300. Have at it. You're redecorating.
Don't worry.
Damn, I'll move right in. 300? Shit.
About red chantilly lace. They were sold out.
Oh, sweet Jesus. Oh, my.
What?
They're doing Gaga. Oh, it's over.
Exactly.
What's up with this Gaga dude? He just like dresses weird, right? Like Bowie?
Lady Gaga is a woman. She's only...
Oh, that makes me dislike
Who's the
Puck.
theatrical performer of our generation. And she
Lord.
changes her look faster than Burt changes...
You need to find a new look and find a competitive number for regionals. This week, your assignment? Gaga.
My ideas just come to
I'm
me.
excited for this.
Brainstorming. You think they can see us? Just so we can have to go to jail.
7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
I feel like they would get noticed up there.
Also gasoline, you have to light yourself on fire to make it work.
Gosh, she's good.
Being theatrical.
It's funny coming
have
from
to be a
you.
nuclear explosion.
Oh, really funny.
That's what theatricality.
It's like Rachel's looking right in the freaking mirror.
Demonstrate. Funny girl, E flat.
Thing that I would have done. Barbara. I could do it in my sleep.
She's gonna figure it out here, huh?
The guy said, honey.
That's the face of someone who is stunned and figuring it out.
I'm good for a laugh.
See, if I was in Vocal Adrenaline, I think I'd mess up on purpose just so she'd have to demonstrate. She's gonna say hi to her mother. How has she not noticed Rachel? She's really invested in the performance because I feel like she'd see her. Vocals for days.
Rachel Berry. I'm your daughter.
Man!
Was it hard for you to not become a star? To not have your dreams come true?
Like a broken promise. Like the Fisher King's wound.
How can anyone with a voice like that not or fail at becoming a star?
Theatricality as
I don't get it.
My dad would bring me a glass of water. I got so I couldn't tell if I was sad or just thirsty. shouldn't have done this. This is supposed to feel good. We're supposed to have some kind of
It doesn't
slow
matter.
motion.
It still needed to happen.
To each other. We can just go to dinner or something, just to get over the initial shock.
Say yes to that.
I'm so sorry, Rachel.
That didn't go good at all. That didn't go anywhere near plan. What the hell?
To collaborate on her styles and stage sets and her music. I think it's an exciting model for what we could be doing in Glee Club.
Will is now the biggest Gaga fan confirmed.
Exception of
Second
Kurt,
biggest.
that none of the other guys are gonna want to do. We're always doing whatever the girls want us to do. I actually already have one.
How come you don't want to do
It's a
Gaga?
really good name.
That's my
So
question.
I'm gonna name our daughter Jack Daniels. She's a girl.
Okay, fine, whatever. Jackie Daniels.
That's a good name for anybody.
Go off and be a rock star yourself.
Can't be a rock star without a mohawk.
Pick on me, that's fine, but don't throw around a girl.
Well, you know, lately we haven't been able to tell the difference.
Ah, come
We're
on.
not Gaga for Gaga.
It's weird. Makes my eyes tired.
If you want to switch it up a bit,
'Cause
just
you're
go from
fucking
Gaga to
boring.
Gaga.
Everything you do when you go to school with your football uniforms on. You're expressing yourself. and
What?
this is everybody
There's no
the same.
difference whatsoever.
Next,
But then supercuts.
watch your mouth hole. And you know what, Fancy? You don't need an appointment at Supercuts.
I'm not proud that I've been to Supercuts.
Ladies,
Got the worst haircut of my life at Supercuts, and I've never
You know
been
what the
back.
best part is?
It wasn't a Supercut.
Miss Corcoran, their coach, she's Rachel's mom.
We're screwed.
You made out with Rachel's mom?
Well, my dads can't sew, so these are just stapled on.
Okay, guys, why don't we worry about this later?
What the hell do you
Maybe
mean
try to focus on the
staple? There's one in your head.
Gaga, ooh la la, want your bad romance. I want your everything as long as it's free. I want your love. Love, you know that I want you. And you know that I need you, baby. I want your loving, I want your revenge. You and me could write a bad romance. Caught in a bad romance. Walk, fashion, baby, working, move that thing crazy. I want your love.
Why is that? Her part there sounded exactly like the original. Very similar. That was great.
a pimple or something? A pimple?
That's not funny. That looks nothing like a pimple.
No, it's contagious.
What are these? What are their problems?
You being a jock and being in this Glee Club does not make you versatile. It makes you bisexual.
If we have to kick your ass to make you understand that.
Kick anyone. You can kick his ass 10 times.
Girls, y'all belong.
That he won't understand it because it makes no fucking sense.
My dads can't sew. I really need a mom right now.
You need a doctor. I still think they all could have collabed on Gaga and Kiss here. Doing the freaking tongue thing.
Very, very loud.
Loud in your
What does
face,
that
but at the
performance
same time,
express? And what are those costumes?
get you pumped. Oh my god, stop with this bullshit.
Gotta go.
How difficult it is with those guys, they already think we're boyfriends.
Let them think what they want. 30 Neanderthals and 30 years of
think
cleaning
that?
my septic tank.
Don't you get it?
It's good.
I don't understand why you always need to make such a big spectacle of yourself. Why can't you just work harder at blending in?
Let him
I'm
be
sure that'd be
himself.
easier.
Don't touch me.
Oh,
What is your
damn.
problem, Finn? It's just a moist palette. Grow up, Finn.
I know why you called.
That chair
And
did
don't
nothing
worry.
wrong.
Fragile, over emotional, and she's clearly convinced herself that you are as committed to this reunion as she is.
I want my baby back. Rachel's an adult now. She doesn't need me.
You really love her. You have to tell her what you just told me.
Consider it a peace offering after all the yelling that we've been doing.
Are you freaking insane? I can't live here, I'm a dude. Why is it so hard for you to understand? I don't want to get dressed in front of you. I don't have to worry about that kind of stuff in my own room, man.
And what stuff are you referring to?
Except that I'm not like you.
I have accepted that.
No, you haven't. You think I don't see the way you stare at me?
It's just a room, Finn. We can redecorate it if you want.
Thing that needs to go is that faggy lamp, and then we need to get rid of this faggy couch. Hey!
Oh.
What did you just call him? You use that word, you're talking about him.
Like I said, I didn't take it that way.
Yeah, that's because you're 16 and you still see the best in people. Use the N-word?
Of course not.
Yeah, how about retard? You think it's okay to come into my house and say faggy?
That's not what I meant.
I know what you meant. I really thought you were different, Finn. You know, I thought that being in Glee Club and being raised by your mom. Sorry, Finn, but you can't stay here.
Dad.
I love your mom, but my family comes first. I can't have that kind of poison around. Out in the world, you do what you want. Not under my roof.
I mean, go off, but what was that scene?
Place looks great.
I want to talk about this.
There's not much to say.
Jackie Daniels is a great name for like a powerboat or something. It's not right for a baby girl.
Beth, I hear you calling, but I can't come home right now. Just a few more hours, and I'll be right home to you.
They all sound really good singing together.
Beth, what can I do? And you're always there alone. Jake, I hear them calling. Oh, Beth, what can I do? I know you're lonely, and I hope you'll be alright.
I know you're giving her up, but before you do, I think you should name her Beth.
How'd your dads come up with the name Rachel? They were big Friends fans.
Oh my god, I was about to make a Friends joke. I swear I was. At least she's not named
I
Ross.
really wanted this to work. I don't understand. You're my mom. I feel awful right now, and I should want to just fall into your arms and let you rock me and tell me everything's going to be fine. But what, do we just pretend we don't know each other now?
We can't go back to that. Not after
Seems
this.
silly.
No.
For a second, I'm going to go soft on you during regionals. Bring it.
Bring it, because you can't beat Rachel. Honestly, do wish they could be closer. I wish it went better, worked out more.
Before you go, will you sing with me? It's sort of a fantasy of mine, and it would really mean a lot to me.
It's a fantasy of mine as
I
well.
wanna hold them like they do in Texas, please. Love the game, intuition, play the cards with spades to stop.
Rachel's mom's about to come in and kill this. I can feel it. Pure voice of an angel. Pure voice. She was honestly singing this so different. I didn't realize it was this song. Because I don't pay attention to the lyrics that much, especially in this song. But this rendition is wonderful.
A little gambling is fun when you're with me.
I didn't realize how wild these lyrics were. I did not. That's incredible. Honestly, might like this version of the song better. That's no disrespect to the original. I just like the style a bit more.
Tell you that I love you, kiss or hug you, 'cause I'm bluffing a casino. Take your bag before I pay you out.
Damn.
I'm marvelous, I'm marvelous, so marvelous. To love nobody.
That was so different, but so freaking good.
Really, really good.
So are you. She got that from her mother.
It's the end of the week. We were kind of hoping to learn what the lesson of the assignment was. I'm not totally sure that I know either.
I do. I refuse to dress like somebody I'm not to be
There
somebody
you
I'm
go.
not. So here's what's gonna happen. My dad, he's the king of the vampires. And Asian vampires are the most vicious of all the vampires. Good.
How do you believe this is how?
No, I have to go back to my coffin because the light is
Beyond me.
You want to hit me? You want to beat me up? Go ahead. But I swear to you,
Finn's gonna stop him?
I'm proud to be different. It's the best thing about me.
Would you like to go first? You're not hitting anyone.
There we go, Finn. There we go, Finn.
Isn't that a real rubber dress? Because I'm pretty sure we can take both of you.
Yeah.
Can you take
Can't take all of us. Hell yes.
tired of everyone calling us freaks.
Well, look at us. We are freaks.
And there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with
We're
it.
all freaks together.
That's the
Job,
lesson.
I think you just figured out what the lesson was.
There we go.
Kind of makes you wish I had planned it.
Wholesome ending for a not so wholesome episode. Okay, well there we have it, guys. Season 1, episode 20 of Glee. A lot to unpack here, a lot to unpack in this episode, what an episode it turned out to be. But the first scene I want to talk about, and the one that comes to me instantly and the one that stuck with me, was the scene with Finn and Kurt. And Finn saying the F slur in that moment. And, you know, Finn was going off about him being uncomfortable and about the room and just about everything and just what was going on in his mind, whatever. It was a bit ridiculous, but, you know, we were listening to what he was saying, and then he came out and said all that, and then Burt comes burting in because he overheard this, and he's the best TV dad ever, right? But he comes in and just goes off on Finn, and I think that was honestly one of the most well acted scenes of the show. I mean, as uncomfortable as that scene was Burt. And when he said the room looks great, oh, what a line! But Finn, he realizes his mistakes. Finn is not, you know, truly like all these other awful people. Like Finn, he's better than that, and he proves himself at the end of the episode where Kurt is getting bullied, about to get beat up. He comes dressed in a shower curtain, like he said, and then the rest of the Glee come looking like freaks, and yeah, just for them to stand up for each other, for one another, and for Finn to do that for Kurt, kind of redeeming himself a little bit. But I feel like it's crazy how much TV has grown ever since when this first came out in whatever year the season aired. But the F slur was said and the R slur. And I feel like on a channel like this, on basic cable, I feel like you're in today's age, you're not saying that at all. So it's crazy to see how much it has evolved. And oh, what an episode! What a freaking scene that was. But Rachel and her mom. Rachel finally learns who it is. She finally meets up. And, you know, it doesn't go as well as you'd hope. It really doesn't at all. But, you know, we feel really bad for Rachel. But that freaking duet they had of Poker Face and how much they changed that song. Because, honestly, like I said, I couldn't even tell that it was that song. Just, I feel like every song I know that has been on the show, I feel like they've all, kind of sounded fairly similar. But they changed that one quite a bit, and I just loved the rendition of Poker Face. And it was pretty much a Gaga-centered episode. We got to see a few Gaga performances, which, you know, we're fine with that. I did like that about this one. The Kiss performance with the dudes was rocking, was good as well. But yeah, what an episode. But like we said at the beginning of the episode, we are now only 2 episodes away, and we can't wait to see how it wraps up. We shall see 2 more. It's freaking crazy, but man, my head keeps going back to the Finn Kurt scene with Burt, and I don't know, that was a lot. That scene was a lot, but this was a good episode for the most part, and I hope you guys enjoyed our reaction to this one. Thank you all for watching. I'm out.